Card Part Saturday, they're riding with you. Best card show in the country, it's true. So saddle up and listen, find out what you've been missing. You can be a card part too.
4 scores and 7 fleers ago, Beckett's father brought forth a new nation of collectors, and we gather here today to celebrate our nation's birthday and the freedom it grants us to collect whatever cards we choose to collect, even elf cards. Huh. Hey, Willie, welcome to the True Sports Cards Happy Birthday America edition. Today, we'll look at how Dodger Stadium was consumed by a card-collecting frenzy Thursday night, as well as a big new product on the horizon and what's in store at the store. But first, let's bring in our Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Keep going.
Yeah, I left out a lot. I had a poem here, and
we started early today, so we've got plenty of time for you to fumble your way through my introduction.
Yeah, well, I had a nice little thing here, and then one of my lines disappeared.
Read it as written.
Here you go. I, Pilati, went to town riding on a pony. I showed him Sosa's autograph, and he said it was phony. It's Imran Pilati. There we go. That is dope.
That is dope. I didn't say it was phony. I said it was a bunch of baloney.
Okay.
It still did rhyme.
Yeah.
Still did rhyme. Good morning.
Yeah. Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th of July, everybody. You are festively
celebrate.
You are festively dressed today. Red, white, and none of that.
Hawaii is a state of the union.
A gray Hawaii shirt, dressed up.
Yeah, it's one of our great 50
white
states.
Socks. I can't even see your shoes. What are you wearing? New Balance?
Blue.
You're solidly in your 60s today.
Red, white, and blue. Let's go, America.
Where's the blue?
Yeah, my shoes are blue.
Oh, there you go.
Woo-hoo.
Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July.
You're not exactly a rainbow. You're not exactly the American flag.
Red wire for my headphones.
Okay.
Blue for the True Sports Cards blue.
Yeah.
And I'm here with White T. Gleason.
All right.
No?
Mm-hmm.
We tried.
Works for me.
We tried. Good morning, everybody. Happy 4th of July. Happy 250th birthday of America. And the other fun part about it was I was born in 1977, so I missed the bicentennial by a year.
I remember it.
You do?
I do.
1976 was the bicentennial at the 200 mark, so I made the 250, and I plan on being here for the 300th.
There you go.
So it's 50 plus 40s. I may be here. I may not remember much. I probably won't even know where I'm at that time, but I will be here. I plan on you being here too.
Sure.
The 300th.
Yeah, I'm planning on it.
What would that be? 2076. We can do it. We can pull it off.
Absolutely. It's good to have goals like that. What's the hobby going to be like when our nation turns 300?
I'll tell you who'll still be playing during that time. LeBron James.
There you go.
LeBron James. We got a lot of activity this past week. I definitely want to cover it.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just recap a few things before we get into events and such that were trades and all that kind of stuff that happened this week. Let's talk a little bit about the trade night that we just had. So we had trade night last week right after the show. We missed you. You were with
Thanks
nieces.
for noticing I wasn't there. Yes.
I was like, is Whitey here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, no, you weren't there. Willie Wilson came, one of the best storytellers I could have ever asked for, related to the crowd. And it was funny because you've got the 40-year-olds and the 50-year-olds sitting there, and it was like a campfire.
Yeah.
Willie was there.
Mouths agape.
He was sitting the entire time on the plane, so he wanted to stand. So he's standing. He puts his little foot on the bench like he's like Captain Morgan or something, and he's telling the stories, leaning in, telling stories. All the guys, they're all laughing.
Did a lot of people get his card?
Yes. There was probably at least 6 or 7 of his cards pulled from the junk wax packs that were being opened.
Good.
Had a great time. Willie was the best. Signed a ton of autographs, took pictures with everybody. These are the junk wax rip nights are some of my favorite events that we do in the store.
It's a great idea.
It's just a lot of fun.
Has anyone started emulating that you know of?
They probably won't tell me, but even if they do.
They should. I mean, everyone should.
Keep it Fugazi, friends, because only the original does it.
Well, that's right. Yeah.
They can copy what I did, but they can never copy what I'm going to do. And I just don't tell people that very much. But I will tell you, we'll have some breaking news a little bit later.
Breaking news?
Yeah, I'm opening a new business.
Not really breaking news then, is it? We're going to get to it later.
Listen, it's breaking news happening in 30 minutes.
You're going to open a new business, you said?
Yeah.
Oh.
When it...
That was the practice button.
Play the other one, the shut up one.
Hey, card guy, shut up and.
You know, that finger on the trigger is pretty quick there.
Those would actually go well together. Breaking news when it happens, and then the breaking news is, hey, card guy.
Shut up and talk about cards, you idiot.
I can do it. You want it?
No, we'll wait 30 minutes.
No,
All right,
because
let me know.
it's a holiday. We'll have that on standby.
By the way, were you guys on replay this week?
Well, for a couple days.
Okay.
Thursday, Friday.
Okay, so you had the time off.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I was looking at it, I was like, what are they talking about the draft night?
An unusual holiday schedule.
Yeah.
For the whole company. It wasn't, us.
As in
It was the
all of
whole
Bonneville?
company. Yes, sir.
Like Salt Lake City and Phoenix?
That's my understanding, yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
You guys had that whole time off.
But you're right. There was a lot going on. Fortunately for us, most of it happened, the first 3 days of the week, especially the first couple days of the week.
Yeah.
But some crazy, crazy things. Although Wednesday was huge because we had that big Jaylen Brown trade.
Yep. Just finishing up, 2 weeks from today, we have Russ Ortiz that's going to be in the shop signing autographs. You can go to truesportscards.com, look up the word Russ, R-U-S-S, in the search bar. You'll find his tickets. They start at just $15. And he did a video for us. I posted it on Instagram, on our True Sports Cards Instagram. So be sure to check out that video and then go get your tickets. Come meet Russ Ortiz, former Giants pitcher and all-star from 2003.
It's a great video. Imran goes out to relieve him, and then he decides to just give him the ball. And the rest is history.
I went to relieve him. Clip that. Imran went out to relieve him. Hey, card guy.
Yeah, just keep the ball. Just keep the card, whatever it is.
Relieve him. Oh, 4th of July. Are you doing anything tonight?
Yeah, it's movie night, and we're having a cookout at home.
Okay.
Why? What am I missing?
Well, first of all, you have a shift that's supposed to be scheduled.
I'm going to have to call in sick for
I've
that.
already announced to the world that you are going to be working after this show.
I totally forgot about that till I got in today.
Well, I'm here to remind you.
Yeah,
12 to 3. We're open today from 10 to 3. Your shift starts at 12. People are expecting you to be there.
Yeah, sorry.
And as we discussed last week, they are enamored when you're there. Hey, guys, do you listen to the radio? This is Whitey Gleason.
Yeah.
I don't.
What's the radio?
What's the radio? Oh, okay. So there you go.
Yeah.
Also, pretty exciting. We have a special guest that's behind the window along with Anthony today. We have Kyle Ledbetter here.
How about that? Author?
Author.
Man About Town?
Yes. We can give away his book.
Entrepreneur?
Kyle, do you have some books that I can give away? I'll pay for them, Kyle.
He's saying
give
yes.
either the okay or a thumbs up or something nasty.
It's either the okay or it's 0 books.
There he goes.
That's one. I'm going to give away 3.
I have one.
Okay, well, you're going to give it away. Caller 9. The name of the book. Go ahead and tell us a little bit about your book, please. Oh, you have to get hit. It's called Light the Beam. Mm-hmm. It's an excellent book by Kyle Ledbetter. He is the author. He wrote all of it.
It's his second book.
Although I had trouble getting through it because there was no pictures.
Oh.
I'm like,
You can draw some in.
I was like,
for
where are
you.
the pictures at?
Yeah.
Kyle, so it's Light the Beam.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle is definitely getting in position. Kyle runs midday, Matt and Kayla show, and he's often on the mic, but he's never on this side of the window.
Well, this is the extent of his publicity tour for the
So
book.
this
is it.
Look,
right
he's unscrewing the cap on his. Oh, he's plugging in his
Author
headphones.
Kyle Ledbetter joins us.
Riveting play-by-play
all
right here.
I was going to say was, is this your book and did you write it? The answer is yes, and then you can put all that stuff away. Ready to rock? You're an author.
So,
You're
yeah.
an author. Tell us about your book because
Yeah.
we're going to be giving it away here shortly on a call-in.
It's a book about the Sacramento Kings, told around the 2023 season, but it's a whole history of the team. It's got everything.
Does it
Even
talk about
going-
Wayman Tisdale?
It does.
That's my favorite player of all time.
Yeah.
Does it talk about Ricky Berry and the tragedy?
It does.
Does it talk? I'm going to keep going.
Yeah.
Does it talk about?
It talks about stuff before they were even in Sacramento.
Does it talk about the 4 first-round draft picks that were all busts?
The same year one with Jerry Reynolds? Yes, I did.
With Jerry Reynolds. Gotta
Yeah,
throw
Jerry Reynolds' fault.
Gotta show Jerry under there.
That was my conclusion
Travis
from that.
Mays, Dwayne Coswell, Anthony Bonner, and Lionel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a rough go.
It's all Jerry Reynolds' fault, by the way.
Well, I don't believe that that's the case.
That was my takeaway from that. You can keep going. There
Dick
is stuff
Motta
here
might
from
have
the Rochester.
Dick Motta?
some of the blame.
Dick
there.
Motta's in
Gary
there.
St. Jean?
Yep.
My God, how big is that book?
It's 300 pages
I love it.
with a bibliography at the end of it, like a real book.
That was my favorite part.
Whitey with the eye roll. Oh, my favorite part? The
No,
bibliography.
he's a good writer.
You are a great writer. I read your
I thought
Spurs
that
book.
before he
You
even
did.
finished this.
Yes, I read your Spurs book. Lynn and Natomas found it to be fascinating as well.
Excellent.
I heard he likes the Spurs. Light the Beam is the name of it. Kyle Ledbetter is the author. Kyle, how do they get your book besides being caller 9?
Yeah, no, reach out to me either on Instagram or it's on Amazon and Barnes & Noble. It's linktree.com/lightthebeambook. That's LINKTREE.com /lightthebeambook.
Mention my name and it'll cost you the same as it would if you didn't.
Hey, mention my name. It's double.
Mention Imran's name, and you also have to give me another card.
I know. Shoot.
You have to give
Do you
me
even
a
collect
card.
cards anymore?
I-
or at all?
I've never been big into cards. I have all of my cards from when I was a child, but it's
When was that? Like 6 years ago?
Yeah,
How old
exactly.
are you?
I think the best card I probably have is like a rookie Giancarlo Stanton, which is
When he was a
fine.
kid, that was like 2024. So,
Yeah,
We started writing this book.
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Beam team years. Beam. All right, so we are going to give that away.
Oh,
Why don't
okay.
we? Why don't
Are
we?
you gonna pay for it? First?
I will pay for it.
Are you going to sign it?
for whoever called.
Yeah. Who's?
Oh, okay.
Let's take caller. We don't have very many listeners. Caller 2.
How are
Any
you
holiday.
getting this book?
Anybody?
It's a holiday.
It's all it is. Probably
all-
more
Do
people.
people have to go to your store to pick it up, or
Six-
how do you?
We can mail it.
Who can?
They'll
Who's
pay.
we?
They'll pay.
Who's
for the-
we?
Well, first of all, I'm buying the book. Damn it! How much is the book?
For you, it's
No.
$50.
50. For anybody else?
For anybody else, I think on Amazon you can buy an ebook for like $3.
Okay, but how about for paper in your hands? book?
Paper, I think on Amazon it's like $15.
$15.
But if you want, I have
$15 value.
copies like this. I'll potentially even deliver it to you personally.
Let's get that call, and then whoever we give the book to, we'll have Kyle sign it to them right
I think
now.
Anthony's got someone.
Anthony,
No?
do we have more than 2 callers? First of all, do we have more than 2 listeners?
We're waiting. Give out the number.
Yeah, you haven't given us the
Nah,
number yet.
you gotta
want me
say
to
the
do it?
number.
They don't know the number? 916-339-1140 or 1-800-920-1140?
You just
go.
assume the only people listening are the ones who always listen to the station and just know
First
the number
time
by
ever?
heart.
Yeah.
Maybe this is someone's first time ever.
I would
listening.
like somebody in like Lake Tahoe to call in, or Vallejo, your hometown.
Why? Because then you have to
Peace
pay
out.
more for shipping.
It could be. Well, I might drive it if it's like if it's in Lake Tahoe, I'll just drive it and have an excuse to go there. But I'm just thinking to myself, like our expansion of listening audience is far-reaching,
Yeah.
and I just want some far-reaching people. I don't want the guy down the street at the Costco, calling. Well, I do want him to call in. I want anybody to call in. Truly. Mm-hmm. Do we have one caller?
Yeah.
Anybody?
He's
He's
dealing
talking
with
to him right now.
With it right now.
Also, shout out to the guy at the Costco who's listening right now.
He's about to order that hot dog. I think they might be closed.
Yeah, they're probably closed today.
Because I went to go to Bad Baker's and I got a donut, and that's within eyesight of Costco. By the way, please don't check my blood sugar level at this point.
I wasn't gonna.
4th of
You're-
July is hot dog day, donut day at the Pilati household.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we're gonna do that.
Congratulations on the book.
Yes, congratulations.
Yeah. This concludes your publicity tour.
Yeah.
2026.
Yeah, get out of here.
It's this and Carmichael Dave rambling about it for 20
There
minutes.
you go. You could do worse.
I could do worse.
Yeah.
Carmichael Dave was like, Kyle said, I'm trying to do his voice. You could do it pretty good.
No, I don't know.
You don't want to. There's already a rivalry between the two of you. You don't need to feed it anymore.
All right. Thanks, you guys.
Thank
I
you, Kyle.
appreciate
Kyle,
it.
I better light
Have
the
a great
beam
holiday.
book. I think he's going to go ahead and. Anthony, are you gonna?
Anthony's dealing with it. Yeah, he's getting it.
He's dealing with it.
He is.
He's dealing with his caller. Probably Linford Natomas going. Does he have his Spurs book still?
Yeah. Can I have the other book?
I do still have that.
What's the name of that book?
It's the Spurs Dynasty.
The Spurs Dynasty.
Also, just look up my name on Amazon. I think Amazon's the only place you can still get that
Is
one.
that
Called
your?
The Spurs Dynasty. Also, just look up my name on Amazon. That is a long.
What a
ass
weird
title.
name.
You joke, but the actual title is longer than that. It's like a historical account of the most successful dynasty in North American pro sports.
And then you turn it over. It's one page. That's the whole book.
Yeah.
Excellent. We'll get a caller eventually.
Got one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Caller number 2.
They called in. I got their information down. We're good.
Who is it?
Her name is Karen. She was getting it for her son Dean.
Very nice.
There you go. Dean.
Yes.
Very nice.
To Dean, thanks for being caller 2. Kyle's going to sign
He's
it right
gonna
now.
make me sign it right now. You said Dean.
Dean.
Yes, Dean.
Dean, give me a 2-sentence synopsis, Dean, about you. I like to write little notes in it, but I don't know you.
Is she
But it's
already
not
off the
Dean,
phone?
It's his mom. So.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I got the info. We did it.
Hey, Dean, thank your mom for this book. Love, Kyle Ledbetter.
You know, it's the funniest thing you joke, but we, Justin and I, years ago, we had our little CDs, and then we would sell them, and people would come and we'd sign them for them. And it's amazing the way people spell their names. And I just learned you can't assume anything. My name is Bob. All right, spell it. Really?
2 B's or 3 B's?
B-A-U-B, what are you doing? You messed up my CD.
It's
my
short
mistake.
For, it's short for Bobble.
You just never know, is all I'm saying.
I used to do that all the time when I wasn't listening to somebody, like I often do, and then I have them repeat it. So they're like, what's your name, sir? And they go, right? Charlie Brown's teacher, I wasn't listening. And so I go, could you spell that for me? I just want to make sure I get it right. A-L.
Yeah.
Oh, Al, like Al.
Right.
Okay, I was going to spell it
Yeah.
a different way. I don't listen sometimes.
What?
Kind of like our audience.
Who are you? AJ. All right. AJ. No, it's A-Y-E-J-A-Y. You just ruined my CD. What's wrong with you? You just got to be
What
careful.
side of the CD did you sign? The shiny side.
Right.
Like,
Right.
this doesn't work.
Right. Right. Emron, what the heck was going on at Dodger Stadium on Thursday?
You told me about it. I don't know.
Hundreds of ticket holders entering the park. Yeah, the Dodgers were playing the Padres, but it had nothing to do with that. They were giving away special cards, not baseball
One
cards.
piece,
cards.
which is a very hot anime type trading card game, and they did a mashup, Dodgers and One Piece together.
Fans were selling the card on eBay before the gates opened. Before the gates opened at $600. And then the price continued climbing later in the night to more than $700. You had people coming in, get their cards, and then they'd turn around and, all right, who wants a card? They'd start selling them. And the police actually were there going, you can't sell your cards. And they couldn't do anything because everyone was doing it.
Stop me.
Yes.
You'll never catch me. Copper. See?
Yeah.
Selling my One Piece card. See?
Hugely popular frenzy.
I just looked up on eBay after you told me. I saw the TV reports. They had a helicopter or a drone showing video footage of these long ass lines for these One Piece Dodgers mashup cards. You get one card. You're telling me that they had 52,000 just for one person?
I read that they decided, look, we may have problems as it is. We better make sure we're not turning
It's
people
pretty
away
cool.
without their cards.
The cards look great.
Yeah.
They're almost like a manga refractor type looking card. And they have closed sales on eBay as recently as today for $1,200.
The card portrays Monkey D. Luffy in a batting stance.
That's right, Monkey D. Luffy.
Yeah.
Luffy.
Excuse
Thank
me.
you.
As Anthony
Sorry.
pushes glasses in between his eyes, going, "Excuse me, it's Luffy."
Yeah.
Many people would be mad.
I'm glad you got it right.
I'm sure at the True Sports Card Show, they would be upset.
Anime is one of the biggest things in the world, man. I don't know.
The most in-demand Dodgers home game this year after opening day.
Yeah, see more people like that than the Dodgers.
Did you? Because they left as soon as they got there. Now, did you guys go to the Dodgers and A's games this week,
Did not.
Anthony?
I did not.
Oh, those tickets were a hot commodity.
I heard someone told me, unconfirmed, $100 to sit on the grass.
Was that what it was?
That's what someone told me because they looked into it.
Well, I know that our friend Wes, who has those tickets, that row was going for about $2,000 a seat to see that. I mean, if you think about it, if Carmichael Dave's longstanding thought process that there's going to be a strike next year and that there's going to be no games played, he had mentioned that. I don't know if he's changed his mind. off of that.
Lockout.
Lockout.
More than a strike.
Sorry,
Yeah.
that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Lockout. That this might be the final hurrah of Sacramento A's baseball in the next 24 months. This might be the one and only time that the Dodgers come into town, and Shohei Ohtani playing in Sacramento could be the only time. So they looked at it saying generational, legendary, historic talent here. And he played pretty well, although I think he got hurt yesterday. Bicep injury.
He pitched last night.
The guy gave up 3 earned runs and still has an ERA under 2.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
And then they won the game anyway. But he hit one.
Oh, yeah, who
did
they play against?
I don't recall.
Was it your favorite team?
I don't like sports.
Was it Kyle Ledbetter's favorite team?
I don't follow baseball. But yeah, I think he hit one out. He had crushed one here. Yeah, when he was here.
He did.
Yeah. Ball was flying.
Well, you know.
A's got one, though. They got one of the three.
I don't know. It's As always, Anthony Clips, I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what's happening. Caller 2, thank you, Karen, and for your son, Dean. He's going to enjoy Kyle Ledbetter's book.
Yeah.
Very exciting.
Absolutely.
A lot of trades happen, and there's a big game happening today. A historic game here in Sacramento at the Golden One Center.
Mm-hmm. Anthony's going.
Anthony, you going?
I am going.
For as a fan or for reporting?
As a fan.
Anthony.
Yeah.
I said to Jessica, my wife, that I wanted to go, and she went, no. That was it. That was the end of the story.
But she got to go to soccer, didn't she?
She went to the World Cup game.
Speaking of historic games.
And Summer League's just as big. They're testing new rules.
What's the new rules?
1 free throw, no matter what, foul.
What?
Yeah, but that's...
Don't you have like 8 fouls, though, in Summer League?
That's a Summer League thing. The only time
It
I've
is.
ever seen that before was in high school Summer League. And I know some people are getting a little, wait a minute, you can't do that. To me, it's like, we're good. It's Summer League. So if I foul you and you're shooting a 2, you get 1 free throw worth 2 points. If I foul you and you're shooting a 3, you get 1 free throw that's worth 3
I don't
points.
know if you're joking. Is
I'm
that really
serious.
what they're doing?
That's what they're doing in Summer League.
Okay. Well, why do that? Because that's never going to be put into
Because it
place for
keeps things
NBA.
moving.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, and because
'Cause they're looking at it
it's
as
Summer League,
reps.
we don't put people sitting there shooting free throws all day. I'm okay with it. I understand.
You're acting
the
like this
pushback.
isn't so important. This
Yeah.
isn't the most important basketball I've ever watched in my life.
Well, all right, then I can understand why you're disappointed.
Mikel,
The other thing is
Mikel
they got
Brown Jr. versus Acuff today.
basketballs with chips in them that help them figure out when like out of bounds and stuff. Microchips.
You're joking.
They
Am I
got it in
joking?
soccer.
They do it
I'm
in
not
soccer.
joking.
What is that? I don't know what's going on.
I don't
Clip.
think it's a bad idea. Will it work? I'm a little skeptical that it actually is going to work, but
Somehow Fanatics is going to take that chip out of that ball. They're going to put
Right.
it into a card, and it's
Right.
going to sell on Tops Now.
this is a chip that would have been in the ball on OG Anunoby's tip-in.
These are the fingernails of OG Anunoby
Yeah.
embedded into a card. Yeah, they're monetizing everything.
Yeah.
How fun! Great.
So big game today, and then Summer League in Vegas.
What-
Alan and I are going, and Jay are going.
What happens if Acuff plays poorly today? Does that affect? Do you think?
No, I believe.
Or are we all in, no matter what this guy
I
does?
think Trae Young's first Summer League game, he was like 1 for 18 or something like that. I remember.
Trae Young.
Yeah, and it didn't matter.
Yeah.
No matter what you think of Trae Young's, like that didn't matter. On the other hand, Maxime Renault, remember him last year? He got off to a great start in his first Summer League game. 8 points in the first quarter he played, something like that.
Hey, Kyle Ledbetter, is Dante Green's 40 points in Summer League in the book? Probably not.
Thumbs down on that.
Yep.
Not.
Gotcha. Dante Green.
You should write your book and then have all the stuff in there.
Pretty good. It's pretty
Kyle
good. I know.
neglected to share.
I remember Dante Green for 40 points in the Summer League game, as well as the guy that was jumping on the court up and down when Tyreek threw that 3/4 court
Yeah.
heave that went in to win the game against the Grizzlies. I was there at that game, and I go, Dante Green ran on the court before the basket even went through. We're definitely getting technical. No.
Dante Green was on Carmichael Davis' show this week.
No, he was not.
Yeah, he was. Look at Anthony nodding. Yes.
I was a producer for that.
Yeah.
Dante Green was on there.
Yes.
What was the purpose of Dante Green being on Carmichael
He
Davis?
was promoting, I think, as he Big Three or something, but he and Dave still know each other.
Dave called him to see what it was like to be drafted in the first round and showing up in Sacramento. Yeah.
So I get Horace Grant, Rick Barry, I get all these guys on the phone, but yet Dante Green is the highlight.
I didn't.
No one
I
said
just
that.
said he was. He was.
I just said he was on. Said he was
It
on.
was a good interview and everything, but no, don't take everything so personally.
I am very offended at this right now. Let me just read the YouTube chateau while you're moving on to our next subject. Excuse me here.
Well, we haven't wrapped up our current subject because you were talking about all the trades in the NBA, and I know we want to look at how some of those moves may or have already impacted card value.
Yes, that's correct. And I'm going to pause this for a second.
Okay.
Is today Nathan's hot dog eating contest?
Yeah.
Okay. There's a message in here by Sean on the YouTube, and it says, "Hey, Imran, can we buy Joey Chestnut cards?" Okay, you familiar with Joey Chestnut?
We had some, but Joey ate them.
Okay, I'm not joking. Go to True Sports Cards 916 on eBay. That's my eBay account. We have over 70,000 listings on eBay, and I have 2 Joey Chestnut autograph cards available.
Wow.
They're Allen and Ginter. Oh, no, sorry. They're Leaf. They're Leaf, but they are Joey Chestnut cards. I forgot that Independence Day is hot dog eating day.
Yeah. That's a good point. I don't know that Allen and Ginter has Joey Chestnut cards.
They do.
should.
They do.
They do. Okay.
They do.
All
But
right.
these are Leaf metal Joey Chestnut autograph cards. I had 2 of them in the shop, and then when we don't have stuff move in the shop, we tend to move it over to eBay just to get the wider audience. But we try to get them to the shop first for a couple weeks. So they are literally on my eBay under True Sports Cards 916.
You going to give us a ballpark of what that might set me back?
Yeah, it's like around. I bet you it's like around $100.
All right.
Joey Chestnut, San Jose's finest,
Yeah.
and I would want him at our autograph show. Let me see if I can find how much it is. We'll do a deal right now on air. Joey
you
Chestnut. 2 at a time. You have to buy him. Get it? Because he eats the...
Sure.
Get it? The hot dog.
I do.
Get it?
I think it's terrific.
All right, I'm
Hey,
looking at the
card
list.
guy, shut up and just talk about cards, you idiot.
Okay, sorry about the quietness of this. I'm looking at the Joey Chestnut cards right now. Joey Chestnut, where are you, buddy? I'm looking. It's slow internet here at the True Sports Card Show.
Well, we'll get that information.
All right, so we're talking about the guys that are have been traded. What a week! Giannis, LaMelo, Jaylen Brown, Kawhi, John Morant, big names.
LeBron probably on his way somewhere.
Well, he definitely is, right?
Even the lesser names they moved, and it was a big story because you had like Mitchell Robinson to the Celtics, leaving the Knicks for the Celtics. And by the way, there's some scuttlebutt, if you will, that the Kings may be circling back on. You know who? Jonathan Kuminga.
You guys have never talked about him either. I found it. 2024 Leaf Metal Joey Chestnut. It's the red, numbered to 100.
Ooh.
It's on my eBay. And it has the inscription, GOAT. Greatest of all time. And then, so that one is $120. It's numbered to 100. And then the 2004 Leaf Metal Joey Chestnut inscription, blue colored, numbered to 100. Jaws, Jaws. That's the inscription, 150. Jaws is more valuable than GOAT. So there it is. True Sports Cards 916 on eBay. The Joey Chestnuts are available. I think he was being facetious, but anyways, it's there for
He
you.
probably was just curious.
Wait. MC is saying that Joey won with 67. Did it already happen?
Yeah.
Yep,
Today,
already
yes.
done.
The hot dog thing already happened today?
Yeah, the hot dog thing already happened today. They get it out of the way early so everybody can enjoy the rest of their day.
That way they're not riveted to the TV. Okay. All right. So we have some numbers. Anthony, as you're learning cards, let's go through this real quick. I want you to have a guess. Why do you have a guess
Let's
too?
do it.
Of the 5 big trades that had happened, Giannis, LaMelo, Jaylen Brown, Kawhi, and John Morant, who do you think had the biggest increase percentage-wise in their key rookie card, an increase? Because all of them did. Is just how much more did the other one
Since
get?
the move,
Since the moves.
I would guess
Who's your guess, Whitey?
LaMelo.
Okay, how about you, Anthony?
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown. Okay, so let's look through this. Let's start with the biggest trade that's out there, Giannis. So for those of you that are investing or listening to some investment advice, by the way, I've been tracking my investment advice on cards for the last 4 months. I'm pretty spot on, dude. I've been pretty good. I've only had one L, and I won't tell you who that is, but I told you to get Pulisic last week or a week ago, and man, was
Did you
I
say
right.
Pulisic?
Pulisic. Christian Pulisic from the USA soccer team.
Yeah.
It's gone up a ton. You should have listened to me. Listen today. Giannis, before on 6/7, which was June 7th, his PSA 10 base rookie card out of 2013 Prism. It was at $720 after the trade happened. He's now at $850, an increase of $130.
$130. That's going
over
to be
the
tough
trade.
to top.
That's pretty good. Mm-hmm. So let's go with Kawhi, going back to Toronto. By the way, what a haul for the Clippers for Kawhi. That's pretty good what they got for it. Kawhi, we're talking about his 2012 Prism. Couple things about this 2012 Prism. It was the first year Prism that Panini ever created, so it already has value. Number two, that was a double rookie class, meaning that it had both the Kyrie Irving year as well as the Anthony Davis year. They had some kind of a holdout or a lockout or something, and it required both classes to be dumped into one product.
I see.
So you have Kyrie Irving's rookie card and Anthony Davis's rookie card, both number one picks in the same year. That set is incredible. 2012, 2013 Prism, rookies of Draymond, Clay, Jonas Valanciunas, I'm trying to think, Kawhi, Jimmy Butler, like big names in this thing. As I mentioned, Kyrie, Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, big rookies in this class. So the Kawhi Silver Prism, card number 209, PSA 10, June 14th, 2200. After the trade, June 30th, 2500. Went up $300. But still, I mean,
it went up
for a guy that really didn't do
Doesn't
much.
surprise me, yeah.
And he's kind of concluded as one of the greats. Obviously, he was in the 75 anniversary team.
Yeah, he's a great player. I think the reason there is a lot of people feel that, well, there's not that much more he can do. So they don't anticipate his values going up that much.
How about our guy, Jaylen Brown?
How about him?
Okay, what a trade.
Yeah.
Now, Whitey, we talked about this. You said something about you were in the minority of feeling like this was actually a good trade for
I
the Celtics.
like the way Boston came out on that, and I think I'm the only person
I think you have to... Anthony, do you agree with him? Or
No,
where
he's
you-
the only person.
Okay.
Yeah, I am.
So,
I am.
Explain to us where you're thinking that this might actually be a good thing. Chateau, jump in too if you think this trade was a good one. Or call in 916-3...
Paul George is going to be a
9-11-40.
good fit for Boston. He's a really
If he
good
plays.
three-point shooter. Yeah, and he played at the end of last year, and he played really well. Jaylen Brown is a really good player, but he probably was not worth what they're paying him now and what they're going to pay him. So I think they felt they had to move off of him. I think it was smart to move off of him. Now they got two number ones back. Plus, I think Paul George is going to help, and they're off of Paul George's money sooner. And I'm a little skeptical of how it's going to work with Jaylen Brown in Philly.
Listen, lottery first round picks have some real value to them. But when you take a team that now has Jaylen Brown, VJ Edgecombe, Tyrese Maxey, and Embiid, and I think Embiid will probably no longer be on the team by the time that these first rounders are picked, you're talking about picks that are going to be in the mid to late 20s.
We'll see about that.
It's not super valuable right there.
Well, you don't know with the lottery. You don't know that.
But if you're in the play, I know that they're restructuring the draft stuff.
Right.
Okay, to anti-tank, but it's not likely that playoff teams, unless they did some sort of a trade, are going to be involved in the lottery at all of any kind of format. So you're getting a pick that's going to be at least 15 or later, right? So how valuable is that to give up a top 18 player for a
I'd
top?
argue top 10.
Who said what?
Jaylen Brown's top 10.
Okay, obviously Anthony has
A lot of
just
people
started
agree with
learning
him.
sports.
A lot of people agree with him. Yeah, I'm skeptical.
Is he
like I
above
said, of how
Tatum?
it's going to work.
Jaylen Brown was an
So-
MVP candidate last season.
He was 6th.
But in my opinion, he should have been like 3rd.
Okay, there you go. Probably okay. I won't argue that. Last year
Yeah.
he probably was
He's-
top 10.
Yeah.
But what I'm getting at is that let's look at the numbers. So Jaylen Brown has several rookie cards from 2016. That was a year that Jamal Murray came in. Ben Simmons rookie year. That was Embiid. I think was in that one too. Nope, I'm wrong. Embiid because Simmons was first pick for the Sixers. I'm trying to think who else was in that draft. Jaylen Brown, I'm using the 2016 Prism card number 44, the silver version, PSA 10.
I'll tell you who else was a rookie that year. Domantas Sabonis.
Sabonis, that's right. And Siakam too.
And also Jamal Murray.
And Brandon Ingram. Mm-hmm. I'm on it. I said Jamal Murray already.
And Malcolm Brogdon.
Right. Rookie of the year,
That's
Malcolm
right.
Brogdon.
That's right. And it beats the Zubats.
Jaylen Brown, June 11th, $360.
Yeah?
There are no closed sales on that recently, but the actives right now, there's an eBay or best offer at $451 and one for $550 OBO. So even though we have not transacted it, sellers are anticipating an increase. So you can get that for $451 OBO. The last closing was $360. So figure that sellers probably going to accept $425. So it's got a little bit of a jump. Maybe not as much as they thought. But I will tell you, if you're a betting person, which I am not, but I have bet in the past, I would bet whatever Jaylen Brown's numbers are for scoring on the over when they play against the Celtics.
Oh, yeah.
This dude's going to be angry. He's going to be Precious Achua against the Knicks.
Mm-hmm.
Is Precious Achua in your book?
Precious Achua
No.
against Toronto, too. Yeah. Revenge time. Revenge is a dish best served cold.
Check this one out.
Yeah.
Here's one that was on the discard pile. One that was long gone. The 2019 rookie class was one of those that was just like supposed to be sensational and game changing. Zion, Ja. We have actually, believe it or not, Tyler Hero's in that group. There's
Jordan Poole.
Jordan Poole. Kyle Guy. Is Kyle Guy in your book? No. What did he say?
He's giving me a digit. Or you.
Kyle Guy
Thumbs
is
down.
in that. Kyle Guy is in that draft.
Kyle Guy is not Kyle's guy.
Kyle's Guy. All right, John Morant, who has been constantly thrown into the discard pile. 620. We're talking about the Prism Silver PSA 10. It's a very commonly remembered card. It was the one where he's just standing facing the camera. He's dribbling almost like a crossover. It's card number 249. 620, June 20th. That card went for $209. That card at one time was close to $1,000. His PSA 10 base versions of that card you can get for $25 to $30, or you could. As of 7/2, as in July 2nd, this card went from $209 to $360. It's a massive increase. Why do you think that's the case? I have my theory. What do you think the case is?
I think he was already undervalued, and I think people feel like he has a chance here to really shine, stretch his wings, and be part of a really good team.
You know, John Morant's dad probably listens to this radio show, but I don't care. So, Mr. Morant, you have enabled your son to breed immaturity. All of his issues seem to be off the court rather than on. Would you agree?
Disagree with that.
You think that his play was an issue?
I think he's been hurt, and I think the injuries have robbed him of some of the things that made him special.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you think he could ever get back?
I think he could. I doubt that he will, because he's never been a very good shooter, and the shooter's really fallen off.
I think he's still fairly young. I think you could double check me, but I want to say he's like 27 or 28.
I wish him
like
the
that.
best,
somewhere around
but
there.
when it comes to evaluating where he's going to go, again, I think maybe I'm in the minority. I look less at all the off-court stuff and
He's
look
26.
more at
26.
what has been happening on the floor.
So let's look at it. I think that Dame Lillard understands that Dame Lillard is now in his 14th or 15th year. He's coming off an Achilles injury, and he's probably looking at his last couple years. And I love that he went back to the Trailblazers to do it, finishing out his career. He's an adult in the room. You know, he's been through it. He understands how to be mature and how to be a professional. And it's going to be him and Morant now together in the backcourt.
He can do what Bane used to do with Ja in Memphis. Yeah. You know?
That's interesting. Let's see here. Somebody just called me. Oh, former Major League pitcher Brad Penny.
Yeah. BP.
I'm on the radio, period. I have a radio show, period. Do you want to jump on and talk, question mark? Let's see if he says yes.
Okay.
I just met Brad Penny via Instagram, and so we were chatting for a few minutes. Let's see if we can get him on there. Former Major League pitcher for the Giants in 2 different stints, 2-time All-Star, and he's a card collector.
Didn't he win the World Series with the freaking Marlins?
Did you win the World Series with the Marlins, question mark? Let's see what he says. Okay, so the big one was LaMelo Ball. I think was one that you had said that you thought.
Yeah, that
yes,
was my
sir.
guess.
He could take it. Anthony, I'm going to text you his phone number. Let's have him call in. I'm going to have our producer call you. (916) area code.
Yeah, he won. He was on the World Series winning Marlins. So Brad Penny should be checking in here. Apologies for the delay, as Emran just got a text from former Marlin, former Giant, Brad Penny, and now we're trying to get Brad Penny on with us on the True Sports Cards show. Yeah, how's it going, Emran?
All right, well, let's see if we can get a major leaguer. This is breaking news. All right, while we're getting Brad Penny on the phone, supposedly.
Was I right about LaMelo? Was he the one that had the biggest increase?
He did.
Yes!
He did.
Yes!
All right, so we have the hot LaMelo Ball that went from the Charlotte Hornets to the Minnesota Timberwolves. Mm-hmm. We've got on 6/25, June 25th, the LaMelo Ball. We're talking about his Prism Silver card number 278 PSA 10. That went for $385. It's an overlooked card, one that has been one that people really were like, okay, cool. That's a cool card. Mm-hmm. As of 7/3, as of yesterday, remember, $385 was the sales price on June 25th, only about a week and a half ago, if that. $670.
Bing, 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 bing.
Almost double.
I tried to tell you.
Almost double.
Yeah.
Unbelievable, right?
Yeah.
So, LaMelo Ball, the big winner on the trade. He has now gone from Charlotte, where nobody watched him, now going to a national stage playing against one of the top 10 players, playing with one of the top 10 players.
Yeah, so the first pick from that draft and the third pick are now teammates.
And remember this, all they need is James Wiseman.
That's right.
And now you have 1, 2, and 3 from the same draft.
And I think he may be available.
It only happened one time ever in history. It was the Heat, and it was Shaq, Alonzo Mourning, and Christian Laettner all on the same team on the Heat.
How about that?
It was never happened before to have picks number 1, 2, and 3 on the same team. Go get James Wiseman, make it happen again. Mm-hmm. All right, so Anthony, talk to me. Do we have Brad Penny on?
He's ready to go.
Brad Penny on the phone.
Yeah.
Brad, it's Imran and Whitey Gleason.
Hello, Brad.
With the True Sports Card Show. How are you?
I'm doing good, man. How are you guys doing?
Good. See, Brad and I talked for a few minutes. It was date night last night for me and Jessica, so we went to go see Supergirl. And then there's like 7 minutes of trailers that lead into it. And Brad had messaged me. He's like, hey, could you give me a call? I was like, sure. So I gave him a call. I'm in the hallway during the trailers. My wife's waiting for me to get back to my seat. But I was like, listen, it's Brad Penny. He played in the Major Leagues, 2-time All-Star.
Yeah.
Brad, I didn't even know how we got connected. You started following us on Instagram. How did it come about that?
I just love the card industry. Me and my kids love opening packs, and we've been really into it lately.
Well, you are on the only radio show in the nation that talks about sports cards and memorabilia. The only one.
That's incredible. That surprises me.
My co-host, Whitey Gleason, has been a radio veteran for 30, how long?
112 years.
Yeah,
now.
how long you been now?
Yeah,
Whitey?
it's been a while. Since
You
since
hate giving
long
quotes.
before Brad's career began with the Marlins in 2000. Since way before
That's
that.
awesome.
Yeah.
Brad, all right, so you did 2 stints with the Giants. What other teams did you play for, just so that way the listener knows?
I played for the Marlins, the Dodgers, Cardinals, San Fran, the 2 stints, Boston, Detroit, and St. Louis.
2-time All-Star with the you-know-who's.
Who?
Down south.
Oh, God.
Dodgers.
Dodgers. Look, he was proud about that. Dodgers. Yeah, we're all Giants fans. And then obviously with us here in Sacramento, the A's have been playing the last year and a half with us. And a year and a half more to go.
That's awesome. That's really cool.
Brad, I hope you won't mind me asking this. I'm sure you get this a lot. One of the things I think about first when I think of you is that Marlins team that beat the Yankees in 2003. And I remember watching that, and here it is, the Marlins and the Yankees. But watching that, you could see the way you guys were shutting them down with your pitching. You had absolutely no fear of them, and it seemed like you guys felt like you were the better team, and you beat the stuffings out of them. What was that like, that World Series?
It was incredible. You know, we had, at the time, we were all really young, but I think we had an all-star at every position. And, No one knew it. Yes, we not just good pitching. Our defense was phenomenal, and it was a really tight knit team. Most of us were really young. We all hung out together. It's one of the only teams that when we went to dinner, there was, almost the whole team at every dinner.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that one guy you didn't invite. Who was that?
On that team, I really couldn't tell you enough. I mean, no, there's several other guys on different teams, but this team was really close.
Wasn't that when Miggy was so young he couldn't even have champagne, supposedly,
Yes.
during the celebration?
He was 20 years old, and we had non-alcoholic celebrations in the clubhouse.
Hey,
Could you see even
Miggy,
then-
enjoy this Martinelli sparkling juice, buddy.
Could you see that he was going to go on to, be the player that he ended up being with 3,000 hits and all that?
You know what? We knew. I mean, he played every position. He'd go to the outfield. He had the best arm in the outfield. He'd go to third base. He had the best arm in the infield. We knew he was going to be a special talent. Of course, you could never guess he was going to have the Hall of Fame career he had. But, yeah, we knew he was really good.
I love that roster. Is that Josh Beckett was on that roster with you?
Yeah.
He was. And A.J. Burnett was hurt. If he wasn't hurt, it would have been even better.
So that rotation was you, AJ, Josh Beckett, and who was the other two?
We had Pavano and Dontrell.
Dontrell.
Yeah.
He threw out of the 10 in the playoffs.
The D train.
Yeah.
The D train. Whitey just took a wooden whistle and blew on it, and then realized that
D-train whistle.
many other
Yeah,
hosts.
I probably should have done that, but
Yeah.
I got carried away.
I've heard of pink eye, but do you have pink lip now?
I'm working
That's
on it.
disgusting.
I'm working on it. Brad, can I ask, not to put you on the spot, but, the Giants are struggling with a lot of things right now, and Tony Vitello is having a hard time in his first year. What do you make of the idea of bringing in a guy as a skipper who never played or coached at the major league level before?
It's different. College is more about recruiting and keeping your players happy. It depends. I don't know the situation, so to talk about it is kind of guesswork. But, he's only as good as his ownership's going to allow him to be with the pieces they allow him to get. I don't know Tony personally. I know a lot of guys who have played for him, and that I coached the national team in USA 18 years for the last several years, and we're doing a college now. I know everybody who has played for him loves him. That being said, again, it's a different level. It's a different game. They were a struggling team before he came in last year. I think, you got to give him a little more time. I don't know if it will work out for him or not. Again, it depends on, a lot of people get mad at the Yankees and they get mad at the Dodgers. But in my opinion, as a player, you want to play for an ownership that allows you to get the best team possible and gives you the best chance to win a championship. Because that's, at the end of the day, I know we're making money, but we all put on a uniform to win that championship because there's no other feeling like it.
That's a very good
So without
answer.
knowing, it's hard to say,
Right.
but everybody that I've talked to that has been around him loves him.
Here's the other thing too, Brad. When we look at some of the legacy players of an organization, some of them get involved in not just being players, but now getting into executive roles. Buster Posey as an example. Here in Sacramento, we have multiple examples of that did not work. As an example, Vlade Divac as our GM. Peja was in the front office. Now we have Doug Christie. These are beloved players from the Sacramento era that are now in struggling positions, and it's really causing a lot of weird feelings against players who are now running the show, that are running kind of a show that's not really working. Buster Posey is getting a lot of backlash right now for multiple reasons, but mostly of the product that's on the field. What are your thoughts on getting involved in an organization that you're a legacy player and now you're not playing anymore, but you're in charge of the players that are on the field, so you're getting the criticism and the love? Is it something that you think that players should get involved in as a legacy player within their organization?
Yeah, there is a fine line. And again, if you're going to get a situation like that, I've always said like a good manager surrounds himself with really good coaches. So you put me in a situation like that, coming from being a player, and it's something new to him. That's not a natural thing for him. But I think he's got to build a team around him that they're all on the same page. They all work together. And when you're struggling, listen, it doesn't matter if you're a legacy player or if you're an actual GM that's been doing it for 30 years. It doesn't matter. When you struggle, it's all on you. The publicity is going to be bad towards you. I went to St. Louis's opening day, took my kids, and they booed the front office. But they're having a pretty decent year from what they thought they were going to have. So, there's both sides of it. When you're doing good, they're going to cheer you. When you're doing bad, they're going to boo you. And they have that right as fans, as paying fans, especially with how much it costs to go to a ball game today. They have that right. And, hopefully they do turn it around because, out of all the places I played, that's one of the best fan bases I played for. And I played for a lot of big cities, but San Francisco was so supportive and so it's one of the places that I missed going to the field every day when it was said and done. It was really a special place.
Love it.
That's Brad Penny. Yeah.
Brad Penny.
14-year Major League veteran, 2-time All-Star. He was a Giant for 2 separate stints. What kind of stuff do you and your kids collect, Brad?
All sorts of stuff. I got a 5-year-old who loves that new Disney Chrome that came out.
Yeah.
I'm not huge into it, but she loves it. My daughter and me, Aniston, she loves the basketball, NFL, and baseball. We rip everything. Really, my 12-year-old, she just likes typically NFL stuff. Yeah. And my boy opens everything with me. He's 8.
Love hearing that. See, he has 4
I don't
kids.
even get to open packs anymore.
Oh, really?
I sit there and watch them and hope they get something good.
We had junk wax rip night at our store on Saturday of last week, and it included we had brought Willie Wilson into the store, and we were ripping everything from 87 tops to 91 upper deck. The only thing we didn't open was 89 upper deck because we're not.
I was going to say, did you get any Griffey rookies?
No, well, the junk wax is what it's called. I didn't mean that we're going to, rip open some. Those Ken Griffey upper decks are going for like $100 raw now.
Wow.
At any rate,
awesome.
yeah. So Brad, you were playing during the heyday of 2003 through 2014, where they started mass producing again for the masses. But still, with that said, Brad, I will give you a call after I'm done with the show. We'll catch up, and then we'll talk more about what you and I talked about for your. You're an investor now too. You're going into investing, buying good cards. So we'll talk about some stuff. I might have some stuff you might want.
Awesome, man.
Thank you for taking the call. Happy 4th.
Hey, do you have a favorite one of your cards? Is there a favorite Brad Penny card of Brad Penny's?
Not really.
Gotcha.
Mine, they're not worth anything. I don't want them.
They are as soon as you sign something, so that'd be great.
They're worth a lot to my kids.
There you go. Thanks, Brad. We'll talk soon.
Yeah, thanks, guys.
Brad Penny, 2-time All-Star, joining the True Sports Card Show.
He's not Dante Green, but that was a nice, nice catch.
And I was watching the YouTube Chateau, and I've got a guy named Brick Ripsaw going, talk about the Kings, you idiot. And then he says, give me Monk jersey.
Oh.
Okay, so that's 2 orders now. Talk about the Kings and give me Monk jersey. And then he says, where is Allen?
Oh.
Okay, you're definitely not getting crap from me, buddy. Where's Allen? Where's Allen?
Allen's enjoying the holiday. Allen, by the way, is the one, speaking of Monk jerseys, who last week he took down the Fox autographed jersey, took it off the wall, and replaced it with the Monk jersey. So,
and nobody's stolen it yet.
It's not signed.
People think
no,
that
the one on the ground is signed.
People think they're entitled to it. They don't consider it stealing. They're like, if it's in here, I can take it.
They think that they're the only one who would appreciate it.
Possession is 9/10 of the law.
Apparently.
What is this?
Yeah, it's right behind the Sports Illustrated cover.
Should have never told him he's going to
right
take
behind
this,
there.
This was not a real cover, was it?
No.
Okay,
that's
this
kind
is
of a
insane.
funny Beam Team version of the Greatest Show on Court picture. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
By the way, when you go to the Anthony, when you go to the California Classic today, you'll see Nick Clifford wearing 0-0. Isn't that interesting? Mm-hmm. Because he was wearing number 5, gave it to Acuff, but he's waiting temporarily for a new number.
He's circling like a vulture
Around
for that 10 to become
that 10.
available.
Send it a text like, you on yet?
And who is number 10 right now for the Kings technically right this second? Mm-hmm. That would be a certain DeMar DeRozan.
Certainly would.
So if he's circling and waiting for that, that would mean that DeMar DeRozan probably would be giving that number up if he's not on the team.
It was interesting what Sam Amick said about that this week on, again, Carmichael Dave Show with Jason Ross and Chris Verlaud. And Sam said basically his understanding was when DeMar signed the 3-year thing here, it was understood by all parties it would be 2 years, and they gave him a little extra something for that 3rd year, but that was considered this is for your troubles for the first two. So I don't think there's any mystery. Like, is he going to be here? DeMar is almost certainly not going to be here. But that's been part of the plan.
It's
for
just
a while.
kind of a matter of
official.
how.
We're not sure how it's going to happen, but I don't think anybody who knows what's going on is operating under the assumption that, he might be back. Is he going to be gone? It's just a matter of when they're going to finalize this.
Correct. So we're just kind of saying the long goodbye. We started saying goodbye from the day that he signed the contract.
Yeah.
And walked into the California Classic.
That's right.
I was there.
Uh-huh.
And the crowd went wild.
Mm-hmm.
He walked in with Vivek, and he waved to the crowd, and that was pretty cool.
Let me guess, they played Not Like Us when he walked in.
They sure did.
Yeah.
And Vivek was trying to move and groove.
Yeah.
Vivek, there's lots of things you can do. Dancing is not one of them.
Wow.
Hey, shots fired. That's how it works. Learn how to get some rhythm. Isn't his daughter a musician?
She was briefly, I think she was a performer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you know rhythm if your daughter's a musician?
I
Clapping
don't know.
off beat.
I'm not saying he doesn't. You're the one that says he doesn't.
I'm stating and demanding to tell you that he's offbeat. I've seen him clapping at games. Really off. Speaking of really off, Dwayne Baker says Imran has 300 signed jerseys of Monk. Incorrect. I have 400 signed jerseys of Monk.
I think Dwayne was assuming you'd probably moved 100 of them
Where?
this week. I don't know.
I could tell you I could put one on that wall right
Yes,
there.
let's do that.
Collar 9. So he was not going to get it. The guy that asked where Allen is. Brick Ripshaw.
It's a good question.
Whoa, where's Allen on a
It's
Saturday
curious-
on your show?
It's just a curious, hey, what's Alan up to? Again,
That's not,
you don't need
that
to
is
take-
not what he said. He says, where is
He
Allen?
said, I'm curious what Alan's up to on the holiday.
That's not what he says.
He said, I hope Alan's doing well today.
Yeah, that's what I
read.
I'm with Anthony. Yeah, but
You
some
guys-
people
you
take
guys
things a
are-
little too personally.
You guys are Brick Ripsaw whisperers. My wife just jumped in the chat and said, Beckett is watching, so my son is watching. Please get it together, guys. Get it together. All right, so we know that LaMelo seems to be a good investment. I will continue to agree with that. I think that of all of our little batch of investments here, I think that LaMelo is number one, and I still think Giannis is number two. And the reason why I think Giannis is number two is because I think you're gonna see some guys making some definite discounts to play with Giannis, similar to the way that other players surrounded. I'm trying to think what player that was like, yes, I'll take a little bit less. Oh, it was
Jalen Brunson did that. He took a lot less.
like $100 million less.
But that's you're saying other players, not Giannis.
Right. I
Yeah.
think that DeRozan goes to Miami.
Huh.
I think DeRozan will sit there and go, you know what? Let's go for it. Let's try it. So you're going to see some veterans make the move over to there. I wouldn't be surprised if, sounds strange, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chris Paul did like a
Isn't
veteran
Cliff Paul
move.
his brother in the State Farm
Correct.
commercials?
That's what I'm saying. Blow the whistle while we're at it.
I'm not touching that thing.
I know it's already had your mouth on it once. I definitely saw Carmichael David use it earlier this week.
Yeah.
I got to tell you, there's 4 little areas to blow into.
I know.
He blew into all 4 at the same time.
I learned you can like play different tones.
Show us. You still put. You definitely put your mouth on all 4 of them.
Oh yeah.
though. Whatever.
It's okay. I'm currently on antibiotics. So I'm relatively fearless.
This show has gone off the rails. All right.
But LaMelo, I always thought he was going to end up in LA, and he still may. But I think his cards have been, in a sense, undervalued. He's always had that star potential.
Yeah.
Just operating in the outpost of Charlotte. I think he's been a little underappreciated. They had a really nice year last year. So this is it. It's like, whatever you got now, this is your time to shine and show that you can actually contribute to a winning team.
You know, Globetrotters aren't what they used to be. They were such an iconic brand. If you go see the Globetrotters today, it's kind of a novelty, kind of cool, but more for guys like you and me age rather than the kids. But LaMelo is kind of as Globetrotter as it gets in the NBA. He's, shooting from 30 feet. I wouldn't call him fearless. I think he just doesn't care. But he makes a lot, and he's an exciting player to watch.
Yeah, good passer.
Great passer. I think it's going to be showtime in Minnesota. This is going to be really exciting basketball to watch when you have those two who are both absolutely fearless. They'll take every shot.
Just
Like
if you're
shoot
anywhere
anywhere.
near the arena parking lot after the game's over and when he's going home, just get out of the way.
Because
Just make sure. He ran over somebody's foot. Supposedly. Yeah. Allegedly.
don't put your foot near his car.
Yeah, that was at some point. So anyway, he's had some, a few issues here or there. But fresh start in Minnesota.
All right. So also, I have started receiving the Darius Acuff. Well, I've been receiving information that the Darius Acuff cards have been shipped to me.
Oh, good.
The ones that I bought, 42 of them last week on air.
Were those the tops now?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for those to come in. Mm-hmm. So after Darius scores 28 points today against Mikel Brown Jr., his cards will be hot as hot. Mm-hmm. And I'm excited to have them in store.
I wonder how much the values could go up just based on Summer League. I'm curious.
Well, Dante Green is a good example. Remember when the Kings put up the championship banner a couple years ago? What year was that, Kyle Ledbetter? 4 years ago? 5 years ago? When we won
The Summer League?
Yes,
The parade was terrific.
Oh, I got to tell you.
Yeah.
It went down I Street, going towards the freeway, not going towards downtown. But yeah, I'm just trying to think of the banners that we even have. Do we still have the Pacific Division banner up?
Yes.
Yeah. Once you put those up, they're hard to take down, even if you kind of regret having put it up in the first place. It's a tough look to take.
2014 Summer League champions, Sacramento Kings. Although the Monarchs banner, I think, is still up there.
Yes, it is. And there's also a Monarchs banner in honor of Jerry Reynolds.
Oh, really?
He's the GM, yeah.
That's lovely. We got to have Jerry on next week. Happy 4th of July.
Yes.
Your shift starts in about an hour.
Oh,
will you be
got
there?
A thing with, I think I caught something from the whistle. Oh, I can't make it, darn it.
We are live next week. And guess what? One exciting thing that's happening next week on the 11th, which is a week from today, Conor McGregor, his first fight in almost 4 years, will be fighting next week against Max Holloway for UFC. I'm definitely into that.
Awesome. Enjoy your nation's birthday today.
Happy 250th, America.
Talking about True Sports Card Store, yeah.